What up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jazz. Welcome back to Ultimate, another Madden 17 online ranked match. And today, we are utilizing the Lions of Detroit in our A through Z series. So, using their offensive playbook. And the Lions playbook has been a little glitchy over the past few years. I definitely know some people that really dig the Lions book. So, definitely interested in getting in there and seeing what it is they have to offer. If you guys are new to the channel, the A through Z series is basically where I play ranked matches with every single team alphabetically, and I also use that team specific playbook just so I can get through each and every single team's playbook, so I can get a familiarity with each playbook, and that way I can determine which playbook I want to use at the end of it. So so far in the Xbox, we are 10-6, even though I got two wins that never showed up. And on the PlayStation side, I'm 2-0. So, or am I 9-6. Now, a win would get me to 10-6. A loss, obviously, would get me to 9-7, which is terrible. So, definitely difficult, trying to play a game using a team's playbook with the very first time. And, you have to try and make up a scheme right then on site to try and be successful with. And it can be difficult, especially when I'm going up against somebody who's good and they already have their playbooks down and whatnot. But, this is definitely a learning experience. Right there, we cut it back inside and we get closer. We also use fourth down swaggetry, where every single fourth down I go ahead and utilize special teams just as a real NFL team would. So, I do this. I don't do this in Ultimate Team, but in Regs, I do it because there's plenty more time. You talk about M.U.T is only 4-minute quarters. Here is 6-minute quarters. That's 2-minute quarters extra. So that's an extra 8 minutes here of game time that I don't get in Ultimate Team. So I have enough time where I can punt or kick field goals 2-3 times a game and still be able to come back. But right there, don't test the user. He is so disrespectful, though, as we end up cutting off that table route. And right here, he caught me off guard with man-to-man. I'm not going to lie. He was playing zone each and every single play. He comes out man-to-man and completely catches me off guard, and it just goes downhill from there. So we throw a pick. Very next play, he streaks me over the top, and he ends up getting space, and he does end up scoring, taking the lead. So we are down 6-3 because thankfully he ended up missing the PAT. So only a field goal we need just to tie the game. So we don't need a touchdown to take the lead. So then I realized, okay, we didn't even try running the ball last drive. That's no bueno. We got to go on ahead and at least try to sneak in a few runs. You guys know I love being run heavy. I keep the ball on the ground as much as possible. And it definitely opens up the pass for me. Could definitely frustrate your opponent. And should just open up the entire playbook if I'm having success on the ground. So we're already in field goal range. 2nd and 12. We hit him with the stretch. We got Ruby bouncing to the outside. And we get within the 10-yard line. And, of course, we hit left bumper so it ain't fast. I forgot I did it. Break a tackle, falling forward to the 5-yard line. Last time I got here, I stalled out and did not score. This time, a complete different result as we end up scoring, taking a 4-point lead. So 10-6 here. Only 36 remaining. Last 30 seconds remaining. Last thing we want to do is give up a score here. He throws off his back foot across his body, but he had plenty of space to be able to make that catch. So 2nd and 3, you see I just got man-to-man, and I'm just trying to keep him in front of me. But a big play makes him one play away from being in field goal range, so that's not good, right? So he throws right at me, and another interception as we get not a one, but two user picks that drive. that half. So to start off the half, we get ball. So right here, a touchdown would be a major key if we can go on ahead. And, he denied that quicker than the Puerto Rican tried to get alone. So we can go up 2 possessions. So right here, you see me coming out passing, right? And then I got RB, which I thought wasn't going to get played by the other cornerback. And wrong. Your boy was wrong. And this is why I look at DeMarco Murray off the Wildcat. And he ends up scoring. And that was a terrible way to start the drive, right? 10-6. I have the ball. Scored fairly easily last drive. Kept the ball on the ground. This drive I came up passing. It's like, you know what, Nelson? Stop being stupid, man. Run the ball. I've had 2 scoring drives, and on both of those drives, I ran the ball. And it's like, okay, I know what I need to do here. Let's not be stupid again. So right here, I'm just trying to regain the lead, trying to get in at least field goal range to go on ahead and tie the game up as we hit the flats right here for a nice gain of about 6 or 7. So make a manageable 2nd and 3. And we hit the outside right here, and I'm just trying to wiggle my way through. And that's exactly what we're able to accomplish as we end up going into the end zone. And we're going to go on ahead and celebrate because you celebrated on us. So 17-13 right here. Back again on defense. And I was like, okay, let's get ourselves a stop here so we can work on that multiple possession lead. Very big drive right here. I want to at least see if I can get myself a stop. So he stands in the pocket. He throws right at me. And, I drop it. He threw it right at my neck. But another user interception, number 3 of the game. And that right there was clutching. Here, mama, there go that man again. There go Nelson coming out, not running. But we actually do a nice pass over the middle. So you see me with the true clock on, trying to waste as much time as possible. And M.U.T, there's only 30 seconds on the play clock. And Regs, there's 40. So you get to burn an extra 10 every single time you go on ahead and take time down. So got to go on ahead and try to take as much time as possible because, as you guys know, when you have the lead, obviously the clock is the enemy of the opponent because they need to come back and they have a certain amount of time they have to do that. So I'm trying to get to the 4th quarter. You know, at the end of the day, you're trying to get the 000s in the 4th quarter as quickly as possible with more points than your opponent. So 1st and goal, he decides to run right up the middle. We stuffed that like a turkey on Thanksgiving Day. So he's still in it. A field goal is still good here because it puts him down 8 as we drop an interception. That would have been game over in my opinion. He rolls out right here. I click on trying to get the sack, but Mariota escapes, and we end up volleyball spiking that to the ground, and he ends up settling for a field goal. Again, this makes it an 8-point game. So at this point, okay, I'm keeping the ball on the ground as much as possible. I'm only going to look at this stupid animation. I'm only going to pass if I'm forced to. And right here, we get a great cutback on the inside. It's a fumble. And we end up turning the ball over. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Really? We fumble? Oh, my goony goo-goo, man. So 2nd and 1 right here. We have the QB spy on because I know Mariota got them legs, baby. So right here on 3rd and 1, he ends up just hitting the flats, and he gets the 1st down. So good play call by him. Goes again with the run. And again, there's plenty of time here, so he can still kick a field goal. He has all 3 of his timeouts. And right here, I'm trying to play the flats, but the QB spy, we send him. We end up getting the sack. So 3rd and 11, a QB spy again. You know, got to go on ahead and make sure. Right there, like, how does nobody in the vicinity to get the pick? So he ends up settling for the field goal. There's 3 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. And he ends up squibbing. And I don't know if his thought process behind that was give me a short field. Give me the ball at midfield. That way I don't have a long, extensive field for me to clock. I don't know what it was, but nonetheless, you see he's wasting his timeouts right here to try to frantically get the ball back, and I'm just trying to inch my way into field goal range right here. Call a running back screen, and unfortunately we lose the yard. We do settle for the field goal, and we end up making that with no problem. So we are up 8, but he doesn't have any timeouts remaining, so a turnover on downs and game is over. But this possession, he can't tie the game, but he does need to score and go for 2 because we are up 8. So we send a QB spy. Oh my goodness! If I just stayed where I was, he would have threw it right to me. Right here, he ends up hitting the crossing route, and he's killing me with these crossing routes. So we definitely got to pick it up and stop those. So right here, he just ends up throwing a streak where he has a little bit of a space ahead of us, and he ends up completing it right there. Oh my God! Another drop pick. So Mariota standing in the pocket, takes off. We send the QB spy, chucks it up in the end zone. I click on it. It's only me and the receiver there. I get in front of him, and we get the pick, and we end up winning the game. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We end up winning and increasing our win total to 10. And again, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, represent that by hitting that like button. Definitely helps me out way more than you think. See you guys in any future Nelson Lee Marrero productions. Peace!